Today presentation explains why cybersecurity should be treated as a strategic business plan, not only as an IT expense. I am using Dallas Community Care Solution. Um, the topic I have chosen. The goal is to give the board a practical 3 to 5 year plan that connects risk management, technical architecture, governance, compliance, and professional communication um, to the organization mission of helping Dallas County residents stay connected to care. Cybersecurity is strategic because it protects the organization's ability to operate and maintain trust. For DCCCS, client data appointment support, referral information, payment flow, uh, communication, and all part of the service experience. A cyber incident will not only be a technical disruption, it could prevent clients from being connected to care. Therefore, cybersecurity should be connected to business objectives, continuity planning, reputation, compliance, readiness, and executive decision making. Next week, we shall look touch on the organization context and mission alignment. The mission and vision translate directly into information security requirements. GCC wants to be trusted by residents, family, veterans, caregivers, clinics, churches, and non-profit organizations. Trust depends on protecting information, reducing misappointment, communicating accurately, and recovering quickly when technology fails. Even if DCCS begins as a non-clinical care navigation company, it should build HIPAA grade habits now because future healthcare partnership may involve protected health information and stronger contractual obligations. On this next slide, we shall touch on the professional disclosure in technical communication. The professional discourse means tailoring the message to the audience. A board presentation should focus on missions, risks, investments, accountability, and business outcomes. A technical procedure can include detailed steps, control requirements, and system configurations. The same security problem must be translated differently depending on who must act. The writing process also matters because security documents become evidence of governance, compliance, and due care. Strong design makes the communication easier to scan and easier to use. Well, on this next slide, we shall touch on the um, 1 to 5 year plan, which will help to build, mature, and sustain. A board level roadmap like follows a simple maturity plan. Like year one, we are going to establish governance, access visibility, core policies, basic controls, and awareness training. Um, when we look at year two, we can strengthen the architecture through identity, endpoint, network, data backup, monitoring solutions. And year three is going to help us to move towards active monitoring, continuous improvement. Year four, we're just going to formalize maturity with stronger governance and audit readiness. Then to conclude now with year five, we're going to dive right into sustaining the program through automation, continuous control, monitoring metrics, and resilient testing. Um, Year by year strategic technical operation, we are going to focus. This slide turns the high level roadmap into year by year action. Um, the strategic level asks what risks must be governed, what level of risk is accepted, and what funding is needed. The technical level defines the project tools, policies, architecture changes. The operation is going to focus more on daily execution, including identity administration, backups, patching, training, incident reporting, vendor oversight. um, the board should expect quarterly reporting against these milestones. Um, on this slide, I'm gonna talk on recommending security architectures. The proposed architecture is laid and risk based. It means with governance and risk government, so technical choices are connected to business needs. Identity and access control are the first technical priority. Because many breaches start with stolen credentials, endpoints, and network controls reduce attacks patterns. Data and application controls protects information, and that gives DCCS its value. Now we're gonna talk on governance and compliance framework. No single framework solves every problem, and NIST and CSF 2.0 is appropriate for a board level cybersecurity risk management and communication because it uses business friendly outcomes. So NIST 800 helps translate those outcomes into detailed controls. COVID support governance of enterprise IT, and we have the PCIDS. Also, we have NES SP800 and HIPAA security rules and iOS and so on and so forth. All these will help handle or regulate health information or payment card data. And now I'm talking about the key rules. A security plan succeeds only when rules are clear. The board and CEO defines risks and appetite, approve funding, and required reporting. The security lead owns the roadmaps, the control, the framework, and the metrics. So we're gonna have the board of CEO, the IT operations, the business managers, the HR workers, and the compliance and legal, and we're gonna have the CIS and SO security lead. This is gonna be a security steering committee, which is gonna help as the main key rules to be implemented. Now, policy standards and procedures. We're gonna have guidelines, mandates to help put everything in place, which help to put policies and help to manage the organization and authority in standard mandatories. On this slide, we're gonna talk about solving computing problems through identity, formulated, solved, and communicated. The assignment also asks the key, finally, to conclude here, the key message is that cybersecurity is not just a technical function. It is a strategic capability that protects clients' trust, operational continuity, and compliance posture, and the organization ability to serve the community. For DCCS, the plan supports the mission by protecting information, enabling dependable communication, and preparing the company for future partnership and growth. The board oversight is essential because cybersecurity risk is business risk. So that is all I have for you today, and hope this goes a lot to help the company. Thank you.